Hello there, Purple Banditos. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Ash Gray version. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we took on Misty and her newly evolved Psyduck, and by that I mean, I'm just kidding. It was actually a Golduck that was randomly appearing everywhere, and it battled this other Pokemon trainer, and Misty got all confused. In today's episode, we're going to continue surfing the Orange Island and see if we can make it to our next gym battle today. That's what I'm hoping for. I've received a lot of tips from you guys, so thanks so much for that. Make sure you give this video a like. It really helps the series, and we can go ahead and keep it going. As you can see, did I just see a Nurse Joy swim away? Was that a mermaid or something? Was there like a Nurse Joy mermaid? You can see her right up there. She seems to be fleeing from us. I think we should just keep chasing her down because, you know, that's what we do. If you ever see a Nurse Joy running away from you, you have to keep running at her, guys. She seems to be playing some game of hide and go seek from us, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep running and see if we can see what the heck is going on with her. I actually think she's healing up these Pokemon, and there's a huge Magikarp here. Is this like Team Rocket's Magikarp ship or something? It's submarine. I think it's actually a real Magikarp. I don't know what the heck it's doing here.
You better step away from it.
Okay.
It's not safe to get near it when it's in this condition. It's upset because it's running low on calcium.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is actually a Magikarp. I guess here in the Orange Islands, they're going to have Pokemon that are a little bit different, that are going to be a little bit bigger. Just imagine the size that this Magikarp would turn into, like a Gyarados. The size of the Gyarados would be absolutely insane. If you guys ever watched the Lighthouse episode, I know we played it through in Ash Gray a little bit ago, where the big Dragonite comes up to the lighthouse. Now, I imagine that the Gyarados, you know, that would come from that Magikarp evolving would probably be as big as that Dragonite in that lighthouse. Now, just imagine having two of those huge Pokemon at your side, the things you could do. Imagine if you go up against the Elite Four and all of a sudden you just throw out that huge Dragonite that is bigger than the stadium. What the heck are the trainers going to say? They're just going to be like, yeah, well, I think I give up. You know, I'm not sure my Chansey's going to do a whole lot against, you know, a huge Dragonite that's the size of a skyscraper. If you ever see a Pokemon that size, just go ahead and catch it. You know, I see Team Rocket doing these mistakes. I see that guy at the lighthouse not catching these Pokemon. If I was a real Pokemon trainer in the Pokemon world, in the Pokemon universe, I would do anything I could to get these huge and amazingly strong Pokemon to get some sort of advantage. But I don't know. That might just be me. That might be my own logic. Maybe you guys would just train up regular Pokemon too. But I think it would be a blast to just, you know, whoop up on everybody and then just run through leagues and just be the best and the greatest Pokemon trainer of them all. With that, we have arrived here on what looks like a new island, but I'm actually going to head inside of the mart. We need to buy a couple items like repels and all that sort of stuff. We've been running low on supplies from running around so much in these Orange Islands, so it's probably good for us to stock up. I think we are actually very near the next gym, which is going to be really fun. I love doing the gyms here in the Orange Islands. So far, the challenges have been a lot different, and they've been a lot of fun, which I'm really looking forward to doing. Okay, so we are on Navel Island, Navel Island, the Mountain High Island. Very cool. We are here on Navel Island then. It looks like, welcome Pokemon trainers. All Navel Gym challengers must climb to the top of the mountain. All trainers must reach the top of the mountain using their own resources. If a trainer uses the cable car to reach the top, he will be disqualified. Danny, Navel Island Gym Leader. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and climb to the top then ourselves. You know, lately, guys, there's been all these superhero movies coming out, and, you know, I've been into them. I've watched Ant-Man. I thought it was very good, but, you know, I was gonna go and see the Fantastic Four with some friends, but I heard the movie was kind of crappy. I was just like, I was really expecting, you know, something cool of it. I remember watching the original Fantastic Four when it first came out, and I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then, you know, the weird Torch guy, the Human Torch guy turns into Captain America, and they flip-flop him. And with this remake, I was like, you know what? It might actually be good. Turns out it's kind of crappy. Now I'm just sitting here thinking, what am I going to do with my life? What movie am I going to go watch? I guess I'm just going to have to keep watching whatever the heck I can find on Netflix. And it just kind of, you know, sucks a little bit that they could mess up a movie that bad. I think I've been into those superhero movies ever since I was a kid. When I was really young, I used to watch a lot of animated, you know, superhero shows like X-Men, Spider-Man, Batman, all the animated series, and I think that's what first really got me into those type of shows. So now that these cool movies are coming out, I even think there might have been a Fantastic Four show back in the day on like Cartoon Network or something, and now the fact is that they're making them into movies. But when it's some of your favorite cartoons, you know, going into movies or comics or something, and they don't turn out as good as you would like them, what the heck do you do? You know, it just kind of sucks. Like, Spider-Man being remade 100 times, what are you gonna do with that? You know, now that they've changed the actor a bajillion times, they're restarting the series a bunch of times, it just kind of sucks, and I just wish that, you know, it would come out a little bit better in that. Also, really quickly, we are here at the Naval Gym, by the way. This is where the next gym battle is gonna take place, I believe. He's gonna go ahead and tell us some rules, so before I continue talking about, ranting about my superheroes, he is gonna challenge us. The first round, we'll see who can freeze hot water the fastest. Meet me at the Snow Hill west of the gym. Okay, so just like Mike and Jim, I don't remember how to pronounce it. You know, as I was saying, I've been watching a lot of TV shows lately. One of them has been the Pokemon anime because I'm trying to come back into it. I'm trying to catch up so I know what the heck's going to happen in Ash Gray. And I remember watching it, and the girl pronounces it Miken. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I was like, man, I totally butchered that name. So here on Navel Island, we're actually going to have to do, I believe, what is 3 challenges. We have to win 2 out of 3 in order to earn this gym badge. And I hope that we will be able to do it, guys, but I don't know if we will. In round 1, we'll be using Ice Beam to freeze water. The Pokemon that gets the job done fastest will win the round. Ready? Okay, let's go. Lapras used Ice Beam on the hot spring. Be fast, Lapras. Let's win. Oh, we are getting crushed. Okay, so with that, guys, it looks like we lost the first round. That is kind of crappy. We have 2 rounds left to go. Round 2, your Pokemon will do their best to shape the ice block frozen in round 1 into a sled. The first to finish wins the round. Okay, so it looks like we have actually won it. Congratulations, we won round 2. Very cool. It looks like we've each won a match each. The tiebreaker to determine if you're good enough to have a battle with me will be a sled ride down the mountain. Meet me at the base of the mountain. We'll begin our race. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're going to race down the mountain, which is really, really cool. Since we've each won a round in order to prove to me that you're worthy of a battle, you have to beat my time in a race. Down this mountain with the sled you built. Use the sled to slide down the slopes in this mountain. If you make a wrong turn, that will give me an advantage. You know, the pros of this are that I kind of just climbed up the mountain, so I somewhat took a sneak peek at which road we're supposed to take, and I think I have a pretty good idea of where we're supposed to go. Wait, down here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to go to the right, actually, because this is what seemed to go through the middle. If you guys remember, this is where we first climbed up. We can't enter caves, I know, but this is the last little hill. I don't know how, but you beat me. Okay, so there we have it. That is the second round going to us. That means you won 2 out of 3 matches against me and proven you're worthy to battle me for a Sea Ruby badge. You ready, Rodri? This isn't going to be easy. Meet me in the gym at the top of the mountain. Okay, I thought you were going to battle me right here, dude. At least... Okay, don't make me climb up a mountain again. Maybe we can take the gondola all the way back up this time. That would kind of suck if, you know, after going up a mountain and coming back down it, you would have to go all the way back up. I don't know about you guys, but if you have ever climbed up a mountain, it is very exhausting. I think the way down is pretty easy, but the way up sucks. You know, it's honestly really, really exhausting. So the fact that we would have to do this a few times, not realistic. But we're back here, and it is time for us to take on Danny. So let's go ahead and challenge him. Since you beat me 2 out of 3, I think you earned the chance to battle me for a Sea Ruby badge. Are you all set? Then let's go. Here we go. Rodri versus Navel's gym leader, Danny. Let's go ahead and take him on. I don't know what type of gym leader this guy is. He's going to send out a Geodude. I was actually assuming he'd be an ice type trainer, but I don't know how many ice types, you know, are actually here in Orange Island, as it is kind of a tropical place. With that, wow, Lapras, level 30, actually took down the Geodude. And while we're doing this battle, I'll continue on my superhero rant. As I was saying, you know, when you've watched these shows as a kid and you look up to these guys, and now that you're older, you expect them to be these cool, awesome, fantastic things, and the movies don't turn out like that, it kind of sucks. You know how many movies these guys have lined up too? I was actually thinking about this. I was having a conversation with my friend, and we were just talking about it. We were like, man, do you realize that the movies they have planned out, like Marvel and all these different, you know, companies that have all these little things planned out for the following 10 years, it's like by the time they get through what they have planned now, we're gonna be like 30 plus years old. We are literally gonna still be watching these movies like 10 years from now. And it's crazy to think about, because do you realize how much can actually change in 10 years? It's a lot of change that could happen in that time. And just the fact, it's like, I know I'll probably still be watching these movies when I'm 30. You know, there's no denying it, and it's just crazy to think about that it's something that's going to be a part of our lives for that long. And I was just thinking about it, I'm like, that's pretty crazy that all these superhero movies are going to continue on. And who knows? I mean, I don't expect to have kids by the time I'm 30, But, you know, maybe someone out there will have a kid by then, and your kids will be watching these movies that you were watching when you were younger, and maybe they'll even understand them. Maybe they won't be babies or something. But it's just crazy to think about that, you know, something like this is going to be such a huge part of your life. I guess it's happened to us before with, like, the Harry Potter movies and stuff like that. I know I started reading Harry Potter when I was, like, 8 years old. And, you know, I think the final movie finished when I was, like, 17 or 18 or something like that. My time, you know, my math is probably completely wrong. But just, you know, a quick explanation of that. And it's just crazy to think about, you know, what can happen in your lifetime and how much you can go throughout that. You know, recently, I went to church. You know, I go quite a bit. And I was just sitting there, you know, listening and everything. And there was this couple, and they were renewing their 50-year anniversary vows. So let's go ahead and assume they got, like, you know, together at, like, 20. They've been married for, like, 50 years. The amount of stuff that happens in 1 year, imagine what happens in 50 years. It's crazy. I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot of strange thoughts lately, and it's just weird to think about how much these people have spent together. You know, if you could spend 50 years with someone, that's honestly amazing and crazy to think about. Imagine how much you've changed from last year. Just take a moment to think about that. You know, last July, last August, you know, how much of a different person you were till you are now. Imagine 50 years from now, how much different you're going to be and how many things you're going to have gone through. You know, it's really crazy. I've been just thinking a lot about time and all these different things, and I thought I'd share it with you guys because you really have to embrace it now. You know, you never know what the heck is going to happen here from now, and I think you really got to go out there and just live your days like you don't know. Like, just go into it, do what you want, say what you want, live it the way you want to, and I think that's something that, you know, is definitely really important. I think that's something that we should all reach out and try to do. I've been feeling that lately, just kind of just doing whatever I want, saying what I want, and just going for it. You know, if you want to eat something that you shouldn't, eat it. Who cares? You know, if you want to try something new, go for it. That's what it's got to be about. You just got to go out there and do these things. And I just thought I would share with you guys because I've been thinking a lot about future stuff and just, you know, a lot of things like that lately, which, you know, you guys are probably a little bit younger, but it's good to think about. Because when you start becoming older, kind of like I am, you start reaching a point in your life where you're like, yo, what the heck am I going to do with this? You really start considering a lot of more, you know, open perspectives and just seeing the world in a different way. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Also, we only have Krabby left going up against this Scyther, so that kind of sucks. I'm actually going to go ahead and revive one of our Pokemon before we go any further, because we might lose to this guy. He's very strong. I'm actually going to go ahead and revive the Charizard too. It's better safe than sorry if we have two Pokemon that are strong and ready to go, because I really don't want to lose to this Danny guy. I really want to beat him so we can continue on. You know, so far, the Orange Islands haven't been as difficult as I expected them to be. I'm pretty sure there are 4 gyms we have to do in this game. I think in the anime it might have been 8, but I think in this game there might only be 4. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Just leave me a comment and let me know, because I know a lot of you guys are playing through it as much as I am, so that's pretty cool. I like that you guys are playing with me. It makes it a lot more fun, and I really do appreciate all the comments you guys leave me. I make sure to read all of them because, you know, it helps me on what's coming up. With that, guys, I think we are about to... Oh, wow. We actually got taken down. I guess Charizard is still not listening to us. Hopefully he listens to us soon. I don't know when the heck he's going to listen to us. I really thought it was going to be around now. Sometimes I start thinking that he is already listening to us because he'll land like 3 flamethrowers in a row. But, you know, then there's other times when he'll just completely ignore me and just get KO'd. With that, though, we have defeated Scyther and we defeated leader Danny. Congratulations, Rodri, you beat me. We got 6,000 for winning, and that wasn't too bad. We did pretty good. You were great. You chose your Pokemon well. You won 2 out of 3 and beat me in battle. Now I'd like to give you something you really deserve, the Sea Ruby badge. With that, guys, we have received the Sea Ruby badge. That is the 2nd out of 4, maybe 8 badges here in the Orange Islands. A few more to go. Good luck on the rest of your journey, Rodri. You really outdid me, Rodri. Good luck on the rest of your journey. All right, awesome. So with that, we have defeated Danio over here up in the island. I wonder if we still have our sled, though. How cool would it be? I don't think we do, though. It'd be sick if we could just keep the sled here in the snowy mountain places. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I don't think we're actually going to have the chance to use it again. There's not much else over here, too. I just wanted to check, make sure we're not missing a TM or anything of that sort. Let's go ahead and ride the gondola back down. So next time, guys, we are going to continue from this point. And we're going to try to see if we can make it maybe to another gym, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that we have a couple random adventures and trouble to get ourselves into. So if you guys have any tips on what's coming up, make sure to leave me a comment, like this video. It really helps the series. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.